Madam Chair,
Ms. Newman.
Thank you.
I have a point of order, Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator Kennedy.
Madam Chair, with respect, you allowed the witness to go at length and to change her testimony without her being subject to cross-examination. Are you going to allow us to have a second round of questioning?
No, Senator Kennedy.
What are you trying to cover up here?
Have you ever seen a witness change their testimony right in the middle of a Senate hearing and no one's allowed to question it? Because that's exactly what just happened. And Senator John Kennedy wasn't about to play along. This was supposed to be a serious hearing, one with real questions, real answers, and real consequences. But what unfolded was a carefully coordinated shutdown of any attempt to hold a nominee accountable after she got caught lying. Right there on the record, the witness flipped her own testimony, changed what she previously said. Everyone in the room heard it, but instead of pressing her, instead of doing their job, the chair shut it all down. No second round of questioning, no cross-examination, just a hard stop. And Kennedy, he exploded. He challenged the ruling immediately, demanded a fair process, called out the fact that the witness was allowed to speak uninterrupted for minutes, change her story, and then walk away without being asked a single follow-up. He asked for an appeal. The chair refused. He asked for a roll call vote. Again, denied. Then came the real moment. Kennedy didn't just challenge the witness, he exposed the entire room. You're protecting her. That's what this is. And he wasn't wrong. The Democrats closed ranks fast, not to address the lie, not to defend the process, but to defend the chair and to scold Kennedy for daring to speak up. One senator accused him of badgering. Another praised the witness, calling her calm and composed, like that somehow erased the fact that she twisted her own testimony. They weren't interested in truth. They were protecting power, and they got careless doing it on camera. When the witness changed her answers, she should have been immediately questioned. That's standard. That's basic. But the chair flat out said no. Not only that, she shut down every procedural option to challenge her decision. No second round, no vote, no discussion. Just silence. What they didn't expect was someone like Kennedy refusing to play along. He kept pushing. And when they wouldn't let him appeal, he made sure everyone watching understood exactly what was happening. They don't want you to hear the rest. They want this over. And they really did. Because what started as a hearing turned into damage control. The Democrats didn't just want to move on. They wanted to bury the exchange. Fast. One senator even tried to pivot to unrelated questions to end the heat. It was obvious. They were scrambling. Kennedy called it what it was, a cover-up. And the way they all reacted confirmed it. Every time he brought up the truth, they shut him down harder. They weren't trying to get to the bottom of anything. They were trying to protect a narrative. This wasn't just about one witness. It wasn't just about one hearing. It was a glimpse into how deep the rot goes.
I want to appeal the ruling of the chair.
Thank you. I'd like to hear the
I would
the
like to
responses
appeal.
from the two
Madam
witnesses
Chair, I have
remaining.
a point of order. I'd like to appeal the ruling of the chair. You allowed a
Your
witness-
point of order was offered and responded to,
and I appeal the ruling of the chair and call for a roll call vote. You allowed a witness, let me state my case.
Sure.
With respect. You allowed a witness to go on for 4 or 5 minutes, change her testimony, knowing full well that neither Senator Cruz nor I could cross-examine her about her perjury.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses
I'm
to finish
still in
responding
the
to my
middle of a
question,
point of
and
order,
then we can
Mr.
act on
Madam
your request?
And I think
Senator
we should
Kennedy.
have a second round.
Senator Kennedy.
And I am appealing the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses to finish responding to my question, and
And
then we
I
can
am
respond to
appealing
your request?
the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, I gave you a response to your request of a second round of questioning. I have no intention on allowing a second round of questioning.
And I'm
There
appealing
is-
your ruling.
That is fine. There is no procedure that allows
I
for
would
a
ask for a
roll
roll
call.
call
There
vote.
is no procedure for it that allows for a roll call vote in this committee. This is a hearing. I have the gavel. I have responded
this is a
to your
cover-up, Madam Chair.
request.
This is an
and I am
embarrassing
going to
cover-up.
return
I will
to
say I've
Senator
never seen
Kennedy's.
a chair try so hard to protect a witness and avoid answering why she just lied on the stand with her own words, her own opinion.
Thank you so much for your request. It has been heard, responded to. Senator Padilla,
There will be no
If I
cross-examination.
would like-
The witness shall be
But I
allowed
want
to
to be
lie,
clear, I
and no one will ask
understand your
her.
ruling. I think I have the
There,
floor.
you
Your
have
ruling
been,
is- your
you
ruling
have,
is-
asked for, was there going to be another
Raising
round
the
of
second
questions?
point of order. Your
The answer is
ruling
no.
is that we can't have a second round, that the chair can allow a witness, after we're finished with cross-examination, go on at length, change her testimony, potentially perjure herself. We're not allowed to cross-examine in a a second round of questioning, which we do all the
answer,
time.
The answer is
and
no,
you tell
Senator
me
Kennedy.
I can't, and you now ask for a roll call vote to appeal your ruling.
Madam
and you
Chair.
say I can't do that.
No, you cannot.
That's
Madam Chair,
ridiculous.
point of
Thank
personal
you.
privilege, please. Madam Chair, point of privilege.
Senator Hirona.
You know, we have been witness to literally witness badgering, and now badgering of the chair. She has issued her ruling. There is no appeal. Some of us would like to get on with this hearing.
I'm sure you
and
would.
To have to sit here and listen to all of you go off time and time and time again, and I just want to commend this witness, this nominee, for her comportment, because what her comportment says to me is that she is going to be a damn good judge. Can we get on with it, Madam Chair?
So does every Democrat senator want to cover up the facts here? Is any Democrat
So can we
senator interested
return
in the direct
to
contradiction
Senator,
from
we'll
the
be
witness?
returning to Senator
Apparently,
Padilla's
the entire
questioning, or
Democrat
we will
senators that want
adjourn
to cover these up.
today's
You want
hearing.
to adjourn? Go ahead. You can do that.
Go ahead.
Senator Padilla, I
We
want
might
to give
as
you
well.
your 30
You
seconds.
might
Way
as
you're
well,
gonna run this
because the
hearing.
I
questions
wanna
are
give
going
you
to
your
be,
30
are you
seconds.
more
If you
handsome or
wish, you can
beautiful
yield
or
your
brilliant?
time and we can
And
gather
let's
or we
avoid
can
the
gather
Madam
facts.
Chair, what I would like is an opportunity for the two remaining witnesses to respond to my question. And I would really like all members of the committee to pay them the respect they deserve and to let them finish. Ms. Newman.
They don't want accountability, they want control. And if someone dares to challenge that, they get silenced, shamed, or ignored. But Kennedy didn't back off. He made it clear if they were going to kill the process, they'd have to do it in public. And now we all saw it. A nominee caught red-handed, a chair blocking the truth, senators praising lies as long as they're delivered politely. That's what it looks like when the system protects itself. And if it can happen this openly in a public hearing, imagine what goes on behind closed doors. What happened here should alarm everyone, because when the rules are only followed when they benefit one side, there are no rules. Kennedy stood alone, but he didn't stay quiet. He put the truth on the record. And no amount of spin can erase what we just saw. So now the question isn't, will there be accountability? The real question is, how long have they been getting away with this? If you're tired of being lied to, if you're tired of politicians who only follow the rules when it helps their side, then it's time to share this. Because silence isn't neutrality, it's surrender. And if we stay quiet now, what's next? Don't let this die in the algorithm. Spread the truth they're trying to bury. And make sure you're here the next time they try to silence the facts. Because this isn't over, not even close.